Hello everyone, this is DrHooksMalone, bringing you another exciting episode of IWF in the War Zone. As up first, we are set to see six-man tag action. The Big Bad Mad Daddy, the former world champion, the Madman. He's going to team up with Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic of the Thrill Seekers tonight to do battle with his opponent at the upcoming mega event.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 777 pounds, the Thrill Seekers.
Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic, along with the Madman, former world champion, the Madman. He's gonna square off against another former world champion in J Money Jamal Jones at High Stakes on the Vegas Strip, the upcoming mega event. However, before that, tonight he's going to team up with the Thrill Seekers to take on Jamal Jones, along with the South City Kings. Chris King and Elijah Jordan teaming up with Jamal Jones tonight. As now the former world champion Jamal Jones.
At a combined weight of 805 pounds.
Tonight he teams up with his friends in Chris King and Elijah Jordan of the South City Kings, ready to battle against Jamal Jones' opponent at the upcoming mega event. High Stakes on the Vegas Strip, where Jamal Jones and the Madman will square off in a match between two fan favorites. Perhaps a changing of the guard. The young guard and the old guard. Will the Madman be forced to pass the torch to Jamal Jones when they square off one-on-one at High Stakes? Tonight, they team up with their friends in the Thrill Seekers and the South City Kings. Jamal Jones leading Chris King and Elijah Jordan into battle. Who will come out on top in the opening match of War Zone, episode 31. The Thrill Seekers and the Madman taking on Jamal Jones, along with his partners Chris King and Elijah Jordan. Six-man tag action opening up the War Zone here tonight as Danny Dynamic starts things off with Jamal Jones. And what a night of action we have ahead of us. The number one contender spot is going to hang in the balance in our main event when the Omen, the winner of the Elimination Chamber at Winter Slam, Damian Rodriguez, he's going to go one-on-one with the massive Unholy THANX in a match of epic proportions. These two monstrosities are going to do battle later on. Damian Rodriguez, a self-proclaimed Antichrist, along with the Unholy Goliath. The main event of High Stakes, riding in the balance. High Stakes tonight, on the way to High Stakes, as well as later this week. Get ready for the Lucha Rumble. 30 luchadors will step between the ropes in an attempt to qualify for the main event of Lucha Mania. All these events on the road to the release of 2K23. Coming up in about a month's time. That's now Chris King fires back on a K. Mason Tyler with that diving spear. Elijah Jordan back into the ring. Mason Tyler catches him with a combo, knocking down one half of the former tag team champions. All former champions in this match. Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic also holding those titles earlier this year. Elijah Jordan dives right over the head of Mason Tyler with the axe handle, but Tyler will take advantage with the neck breaker. What a match to open up the War Zone. as Mason Tyler attempts to work over Elijah Jordan. Tyler up top in a flash with that moonsault. Beautiful maneuver from Mason Tyler of the Thrill Seekers. The Madman stalking Elijah Jordan there as he gets tossed to the outside by Mason Tyler. In our opening match here tonight, the Madman tagging in the former world champion. He was able to achieve that feat by getting a pin over the Monster Perez inside of a six-man Hell in a Cell match. However, Jamal Jones, he was the champion that lost that match. The Madman never actually defeated Jamal Jones. Jamal Jones would love to get that win back. They're going to square off one-on-one. Old guard versus new guard at the upcoming event. High stakes on the Vegas Strip. That's a Madman yanks up Elijah Jordan. I also have huge news concerning the ownership of the IWF possessed by Queen Crystal on our way into high stakes, where it will be high stakes indeed, as Elijah Jordan and the Madman are fighting it out on the outside. Here tonight in the War Zone with DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Shooting star press, but the Madman able to step out of the way. Elijah Jordan in trouble now in the hands of the big bad Mad Daddy. Dropping Elijah face first on the apron. And EJ now back with a flying clothesline. What a resilient young man. Head full of steam, Elijah Jordan comes at the Madman with everything he's got. Elijah Jordan fighting with the heart of a lion against the huge super heavyweight, the massive big bad Mad Daddy, the Madman. EJ getting tossed in the apron now. Count of 8 in this six-man tag match. The Madman returning to the ring just in order to break the count. Chris King down off the apron now for Elijah Jordan. Instigates more fighting on the outside. Tosses the Madman to the side, slamming his head into those thin nets. 6 degrees of separation from concrete. The Madman's skull getting rocked. As now EJ tries to break the arm. Elijah Jordan taking it to the Madman on the outside. Now showing off in the ring. Feeling quite proud of himself. But now the Madman, with his hands on little EJ, goes to the other side. He was going to try to cut him off. However, Chris King gets the tag in. The Madman and Chris King locking up. Opening contest of the War Zone. On the road to high stakes as well as Lucha Mania. Later this week, the Lucha Rumble. Chris King firing back on his opponents now with a go behind. German suplex to Mason Tyler. The Madman right behind him. Chris King went for a super kick, but Tyler caught it. The Madman now gets tossed overhead with ease. Chris King showing his power. Mason Tyler dropped to the Samoan drop. As the Madman gets caught once again by Chris King. Chris King is on fire, taking on both members of the opposing team. Now butting heads with Mason Tyler. Tyler snapmares Chris King down to the mat. Drop kick into the side of the head. Chris King suffering the effects of that drop kick down on the mat as Mason Tyler sizes him up. Mason Tyler setting up. Flying heel kick does not connect. Chris King catches an elbow drop. Now yanking up Mason Tyler of the Thrill Seekers. Will find more thrills than he needs here tonight in the War Zone as Jamal Jones gets the tag in. Jay Money, a former champion, was a great champion this past year before losing his title to the Madman without actually being defeated by the Madman. Jamal Jones wants a chance to prove himself. As now Danny Dynamic catches Jamal Jones off guard. Springboard drop kick from this dynamic young superstar. One out for the Thrill Seekers, former tag team champions. Locking up with Jamal Jones. Flying neck breaker connects from Danny Dynamic. Got Jamal Jones rocking and reeling now as he flattens him with a super kick. And here comes the Madman, looking to take on his opponent at the upcoming High Stakes. Now gonna go for the pin. Here's Jay Money out cold. Nearly pinned there by the Madman. Jamal Jones got caught flush with that super kick from Danny Dynamic. The Madman, little out of his area of expertise, missing that drop kick. And now Jamal Jones gets the bankroll. Jay Money has got the ankle lock applied. The Madman in trouble now. But Mason Tyler, he just letting him suffer. Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic of no help to the Madman on that occasion. Jamal Jones couldn't even get his hands on those slippery little suckers. Knocks Mason Tyler off the apron. Now Jay Money just staring a hole in Danny Dynamic, who's not even moving. The Madman down on the mat. Jamal Jones just standing in the corner. Madman up to his feet, but Jamal Jones looks to meet him. Now the Madman looks like he's gotten mad. Jamal Jones may be in big trouble now. As Jay Money is crawling, the Madman cranks him up to his feet. Looks to apply the torture rack. The human torture rack, courtesy of Lex Luger, applied by the Madman. There's Jamal Jones. He's in trouble now. The South City Kings unable to help him. But Jamal Jones escapes the clutches of the Madman. Going to work on the ankle of the big man. Wise move from the former champion Jamal Jones. Dragging the Madman back to the center of the ring. Danny Dynamic in the ring now will break up the pinfall attempt. Jamal Jones with a shot to Dynamic now. Setting him up for a powerbomb. He's getting shots from both sides. The Madman countered by Jay Money, who comes through with a tornado kick, flattening the Madman with that roundhouse. As Jamal Jones gets the tag out to Chris King. Danny Dynamic tagged back in by the Madman. Dynamic hooking up King now for a fisherman. Fisherman suplex. Chris King reeling from the attack of young Dynamic, who flips over the big King. Using his knees to his advantage. The Thrill Seekers quick tags in and out. Mason Tyler gonna take over now with the moonsault. Chris King in trouble on the mat as Mason Tyler is up top. Calling Chris King to his feet. What has Tyler got him on? Misses the axe handle. Chris King held a huge right hand that flattens Mason Tyler, and King will tag in Jamal Jones. Jamal Jones misses the elbow. Tyler trying to escape now, tagging in. Danny Dynamic. Flying back elbow connects. Jamal Jones rocking Dynamic with the right hand. Back suplex. Rocking the spine of Dynamic on that occasion. Now whipping his head back, Jamal Jones going to work on the young thrill seeker. Danny Dynamic in trouble on the mat at the hands of the former world champion Jamal Jones. But being up Dynamic spikes him head first on the mat. Beautiful suplex from the Jamaican Olympian. Now headed up top. Jamal Jones thinking better of it as Mason Tyler was right there. Chris King will get the tag in. Danny Dynamic trying to get to his feet, but Chris King takes advantage and it's the backbreaker. Working over Danny Dynamic on the mat. Chris King with those Cherry Lawler-like right hands, pounding the skull of Danny Dynamic. Tags Jamal Jones back in. Great teamwork here tonight. There's Jamal Jones, goes on top. Frog splash connects. Jamal Jones has got it. Now the Madman breaking up the pinfall on that occasion. The Madman staring a hole in J Money now. Catches him with a power slam. Jamal Jones dove right into the waiting arms of the big, powerful Madman. And now the Madman averts the elbow, asserting his power over his opponent at the upcoming high stakes. Will Jamal Jones be able to get a pin over the walking legend? Danny Dynamic went for a drop kick, averted by Jamal Jones, but he connects a second time. Tagging in Mason Tyler, Jamal Jones gonna square off with one half of the Thrill Seekers now, takes him back to his corner. Chris King tagging back in. Chris King and Jamal Jones whipping Tyler in. Flapjack connects. Mason Tyler down on the mat now. Chris King gonna go for the win. Close 2 count on that occasion. Chris King nearly gets the win over Mason Tyler. Here in the opening contest of the War Zone. Chris King up top now. Going for that Macho King elbow. But he meets the mat. Mason Tyler gets out of the way. And Tyler showing his quickness there with a flying neck breaker. A kick to the face of Chris King. He'll now tag in the Madman. The Madman seems to be just getting warmed up, just getting mad here tonight. But Chris King puts a huge dent in that armor, tossing the Madman all the way to the floor. And Chris King back up to the Thrill Seekers now with a stunner to Mason Tyler. King dove over the ropes but missed. King down on the ground now as the Madman. He just has to capitalize. King with a foolish error. High risk. Did not pay off as now the Madman does even more damage. The Madman all over Chris King of the South City Kings now. And Chris King is in deep trouble. Doesn't even know where he is. That's the Madman. It's all fired up. Chris King rises to his feet. And he catches the Madman with a knee to the guts. Chris King is still in there. And look out. King Shaza connects. The Madman is down, courtesy of Chris King and the South City Kings. Mason Tyler breaking up the pin there. Or Chris King might have made the upset of the century. Mason Tyler slips out and gets a reverse DDT as Madman clotheslines Elijah Jordan down. Humbling him for his efforts, trying to get involved as the Madman calls Chris King mockingly to his feet. Chris King tagging in Jamal Jones. And Jamal Jones and the Madman will lock up. J Money takes Madman to the ropes. Tossing the Madman to the outside. The Madman trying to regain his footing, but Chris King catches him from behind. Chris King avoiding contact with the Madman, who re-enters the ring now. Jamal Jones will go to work on his opponent at high stakes. But the Madman, he's got Jamal Jones down, press slam up. J-Money escapes. Back elbow into the face. The Madman flattens Jamal Jones with that running axe hammer. Tagging in Danny Dynamic. Jamal Jones getting caught by Dynamic. Once again with that springboard drop kick. The quickness of Dynamic off the page. He ends up top. Chris King is right there, but he misses the shot. Elijah Jordan finally gets the tag in here. Locking up with Danny Dynamic. Elijah Jordan knocking Dynamic over the ropes. Elijah Jordan off the other side. Dive over the ropes. Beautiful spaceman plancha from Elijah Jordan. As Danny Dynamic has taken the beating, but no. Reverses. Setting up Elijah Jordan. Fisherman driver on the outside. Elijah Jordan getting spiked head first on the mat. After that beautiful spaceman plancha connect. Danny Dynamic recovering well. We'll get the tag out. No, Dynamic awaiting his opponent. Went for a dive of his own, but was able to land on his feet. Jordan smashes Danny Dynamic's head into the mat on the outside. Dragon screw leg whip. Countering Elijah Jordan. Elijah Jordan and Danny Dynamic fighting it out outside the ring now. In the six-man tag team match. Opening contest of IWF Warzone tonight. Danny Dynamic, Mason Tyler, and the Madman squaring off against Elijah Jordan, Chris King, and Jamal Jones. Elijah Jordan with a swinging neck breaker on the outside. Danny Dynamic in trouble at the hands of Elijah Jordan. As EJ looks to re-enter the ring. Breaks the count now. Tosses Danny Dynamic back in. Will Elijah Jordan be able to get the win? The Madman gets the tag in. Elijah Jordan will not back down from the Madman. Madman scooping up Jordan. Dropping him face first on the turnbuckle. Elijah Jordan of the South City Kings may be in huge trouble here. Fighting back on the Madman. EJ swings through. Neck breaker. Madman in huge trouble now. Kick to the face of Madman. Shot to the guts. Tornado kick. Elijah Jordan caught the Madman, but he's back on Jordan. Madman working over the much smaller Elijah Jordan now, dropping elbows. The former world champion, the Madman, breaking the face of Elijah Jordan as Jamal Jones makes the save for his partner tonight. The Madman tossing his high-stakes opponent into the corner and locks the throat up. Elijah Jordan saving Jamal Jones from a certain Madman choke slam there. Elijah Jordan with a snapmare to the Madman. Drop kick into the skull. The Madman is rocked. Elijah Jordan gonna go up top. Can he do it? Shooting star press connects. Elijah Jordan's got the Madman. The Madman just barely saved by his partner, Danny Dynamic. Running in the ring to the aid of the Madman. Or else the Madman would have been pinned by Elijah Jordan with that shooting star press. Dynamic. Going back and forth with Elijah Jordan, which enables the Madman to get back to his feet. The Madman now with a huge right uppercut into the face of Elijah Jordan. Tags Dynamic back in. Danny Dynamic will lock up with Elijah Jordan. Flying back elbow. Dynamic flattens EJ. Referee out for the pin. Jamal Jones making the save for his partner, but eats a super kick for his efforts. Springboard drop kick from Danny Dynamic. Flattens Elijah Jordan once again. And now Danny Dynamic will head on top. Huge high-flying moonsault into the back of Elijah Jordan. And EJ, flattened face first on the mat, in huge trouble now. Will Dynamic get it? Chris King in to make the save for his partner. As Dynamic tosses Chris King off the ropes, goes for the elbow. King avoids contact. Danny Dynamic tagging in the Madman once again. The Madman having his troubles tonight with Elijah Jordan. As Jordan and a float over, went for a DDT. But the big man overpowered and Madman now with a one-arm spine buster squashes Elijah Jordan into the mat. Does he have it? Now Elijah Jordan survives the assault as Jamal Jones returns to his corner. The Madman now setting up Elijah Jordan. Elijah Jordan in trouble. Now EJ, he escapes the Madman chokeslam. Float over DDT connects. The Madman is rocked as Elijah Jordan will tag out to Jamal Jones. The Madman prone down on the mat in the hands of Jamal Jones now. The Madman fighting back with a shot to the gut. Backhand combo, dropping J Money once again. The Madman exits the ring as Danny Dynamic gets caught with a tornado kick. Jamal Jones back up. Now gonna go for the ankle. Danny Dynamic caught. Jamal Jones working over the leg, setting up for that ankle lock. As now Jamal Jones will tag out to his partner Chris King in this six-man tag match. Danny Dynamic averting the elbow drop of King. Now gonna drag Chris King back to his corner. Danny Dynamic and Mason Tyler with the double team now. Beautiful maneuver from the Thrill Seekers. With Chris King in huge trouble, Mason Tyler hits a shooting star press of his own. Chris King nearly gets put away there by Mason Tyler's shooting star press. Mason Tyler now setting up Jamal Jones, who escapes, takes out the leg of the Thrill Seeker. Mason Tyler goes down now. Chris King is down. Mason Tyler is down. Six-man tag action. Only 7 minutes remaining here. As Chris King flattens Mason Tyler with that super kick. Elijah Jordan gets the tag in. Mason Tyler gets caught with that drop kick. Now EJ heads up top. Elijah Jordan Nails the shooting star press into the back. Mason Tyler is down. Referee down for the pin. And Elijah Jordan wins it for his team. The South City Kings defeat the Thrill Seekers, along with their partner, the Madman, Jamal Jones, helps his partners, Chris King and Elijah Jordan, claim a victory here tonight. What a match to start things off here in the War Zone. Ahead of High Stakes, where the Madman and Jamal Jones will square off in one-on-one competition. Tonight, Jamal Jones and his friends, the South City Kings, are victorious. Jamal Jones, Chris King, and Elijah Jordan pick up the win here in our opening contest. 6-man tag team action. What a match and what a night here in the War Zone ahead of us. And up next, we're going to see the 2 tag team champions square off. That's right, these 2 men haven't been able to be pulled apart all day, fighting it out in the parking lot, in the dressing rooms, in the building. No one's been able to separate Curb and Devin Gabriel, the tag team champions, from fighting it out. Now, they're going to square off in one-on-one competition. However, later on, they will still have to defend their World Tag Team Championship. Tonight in this champion versus champion match, the 2 rivals, Curb and Devin Gabriel, renew their rivalry, as it were only in the heat of the moment that they became the tag team champions, teaming up in an effort to dethrone their mutual rival, the father of Devin Gabriel, and the man that stole the lover of Curb, Inferno. Now that they've dethroned Inferno of his tag team championship, these 2, they still can't stand each other. They're going to fight it out before they defend their titles later on. As first, Curb, the 6 psychotic bastard, makes his arrival.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 268 pounds, 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions, Curb.
The Calgary Devil Curb, making his way to the ring in order to do battle with his championship partner, Devin Gabriel. Those titles obtained in a tag team match at Winterfest, where they defeated Inferno and his partner, Dark Ninja. All this because of the injury of Phantasm, unable to defend the tag team titles along with Devin Gabriel. Now Devin Gabriel backed into a corner. He must team with Curb, one of his greatest rivals, a man he hates. Curb and Devin Gabriel have been at war all day, fighting it out. Now we're going to force these 2 to step between the ropes and attempt to settle their score before they defend their titles later on tonight against a set of very game challengers in the Hellspawn. Hellspawn getting 3 victories in a row here in the IWF. They're going to take the place of Los Aztecas tonight, as unfortunately Espectro Azteca suffered an injury in his square-ups, or his showdown, that is, against his rival Ronnie Valentine, injuring the knee of Espectro Azteca. He will be out of action tonight. Therefore, the Hellspawn, the number 2 ranked contenders, they're going to get a shot at the tag team titles.
And his opponent from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 245 pounds, 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions, Devin Gabriel.
Devin Gabriel arriving here, hoping to settle a score with his tag team championship partner as they square off in one-on-one competition against each other ahead of their title defense later on tonight. Squaring off against Drew McIntyre and Porticos. A well-oiled, cohesive tag team. Devin Gabriel and Curve. They'll struggle to keep it together more than I struggle through my words. As these two bitter rivals will attempt to defend their tag team championship against a great tag team, a cohesive unit, a well-oiled machine in the form of the Hellspawn, Porticos and Drew McIntyre, getting the opportunity of a lifetime here tonight. Can Devin Gabriel and Curve overcome the Hellspawn? And which one of them is going to come out on top here when they square off one-on-one? The tag team champions looking to tear each other apart. Devin Gabriel. Beautiful series of shots. Flattens Curve. Curve down on the mat. This match was the main event of Blood Money earlier this year. Now these two rivals reigniting their feud. As Curve gets a beautiful power bomb, and now the Calgary Red Devil locks in the sharpshooter. Devin Gabriel suffering on the mat. Devin Gabriel able to escape the sharpshooter. Beautiful overhead suplex from Gabriel. Devin Gabriel and Curve with such disdain for each other will have no remorse here tonight, no mercy. Tilt-a-whirl on drag takedown from Devin Gabriel. Getting the jump on Curve on that occasion. Gabriel now stalking Curve. Clothesline flattens the Calgary Devil. Curve Brock now at the hands of his partner. Redemption slam from Devin Gabriel. Setting Curve up now. Devin Gabriel gets caught with a shot to the gut. Curve firing back. With an elbow into the face, flattening Gabriel in the corner. Curve will not go to work. Stomping away. The tag team champions trying to tear each other apart ahead of their title defense later on. As Curve works over the legs. Devin Gabriel, he must escape, kicks Curve off. Springboard Acai moonsault. Curve in trouble now. And from the other side, Devin Gabriel with two in a row. Yanks his opponent, Curve up. A Curve with shots into the midsection, regaining his senses. Look at spiked on his head. Devin Gabriel takes back the advantage. Curve kicking out at one there. Withstanding a great deal of punishment already. Gabriel, springboard Acai moonsault connects once again. Curve went for a huge haymaker there, but Devin Gabriel catches him and tosses him to the outside. Continuing to work over his rival and tag team championship partner. Devin Gabriel would much rather he teamed up with Phantasm. However, Phantasm out with an injury. As now Devin Gabriel applies the sharpshooter. Both these men going tit for tat now. Curve using the sharpshooter earlier now. Devin Gabriel using the same submission hold against his opponent. No holds barred in this contest. As they fight it out on the outside, the referee can do nothing about it. Devin Gabriel dropped face first on that thin mat. Now tossed back inside the ring. Curve On the heels of Damian Gabriel, now setting him up in the corner. Damian Gabriel in trouble. Stumbles right into the boot of Curve. And Curve now yanks up Gabriel again. Back on Gabriel with shots to the face. But Gabriel shoots out the legs and gets the stomp into the guts now. Springboard went for another stomp, but Curve got out of the way. Curve and Damian Gabriel fighting it out as Damian Gabriel gains the advantage. Knee into the face, rocks Curve. German suplex, down for the pin. Damian Gabriel nearly puts away Curve with the German suplex. And now Gabriel uses the Curve stomp. Unbelievable. Curve getting a taste of his own medicine there. Gabriel now swinging neck breaker to Curve. Gonna go for another pin. And Curve kicks out. Amazing. Damian Gabriel using the Curve stomp against Curve. Now sneaking up on him again. Knee to the face. And a rotating lariat there. Swinging neck breaker connects again. Curve in huge trouble. Damian Gabriel climbs up top. Misses the stomp again. Curve gets out of the way. And now Curve gonna show him how it's done. No, Damian Gabriel gets the cutter. Damian Gabriel escapes with the cutter. What a well-timed counter from Gabriel, who now eats the boot of Curve. Curve back in control. Gonna go for it again. Curve stomp, smashing the face and the skull of Damian Gabriel into the mat. But he kicks out. The tag team champions tearing into each other. Curve yanking up his opponent. Huge uppercut, flattens Damian Gabriel. Now Curve setting up from the corner. What does Curve have in mind now? Nails another boot. Damian Gabriel is down. Curve whips Gabriel into the corner. Forearm connects. And out. Curve springboard. Curve stomp. Damian Gabriel's skull is crushed into the mat. And Curve is victorious. But at what cost? Later on tonight, these two are still going to have to defend the World Tag Team Championship. However, tonight, Calgary Double Curve gets a small measure of revenge for his loss at Blood Money. Damian Gabriel takes the fall to his very own partner, stomping his head into the mat. Curve and Damian Gabriel did not hold back one bit in this match. The tag team champions attempting to destroy each other. Curve is victorious in this no-holds-barred contest, defeating Damian Gabriel here tonight. And the Calgary Double, quite proud of himself, will still be forced to defend his tag team title later on. Can Curve and Damian Gabriel get a win over the Hellspawn here tonight? We'll find out later. But for now, Curve is victorious. What a match here tonight in the War Zone. The tag team champions fighting it out. As up next, we're going to see a bit of Zabion's revenge. We thought that Zabion was going to square off one-on-one against the Walking Chainsaw Massacre Frank Keane. Of course, Zabion quite upset for being the first man out in the Elimination Chamber contest at Winter Slam. Wanted to get his fair shot at the World Championship. However, he claims that there was prejudice involved that forced him to be number one and take on Frank Keane. And then now he's going to take out his frustration and his anger on one Frank Keane. Tonight, Zabion He'll watch on from the back as his men Chris Hammer and Mike Steele are expected to take out Frank Keane, do his dirty work for him. Will Frank Keane be able to rise above the challenge of facing both grapplers at once? If Frank Keane can overcome this handicap contest, then next week he will face JC Platinum in one-on-one competition with Extreme Rules. Frank Keane would only agree to take on the grapplers if he could get his hands on Platinum.
Introducing first, from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, weighing in at 325 pounds, Frank Keane.
Frank Keane, the Walking Chainsaw Massacre, unfortunately was not the victor of the Elimination Chamber at Winter Slam. That honor went to Damian Rodriguez. Now the number one contender, he's going to put that opportunity on the line tonight. But for now, the Walking Chainsaw Massacre, Frank Keane, makes his entrance. Even though he didn't win the match, he was successful in eliminating Xavion, the Nigerian prize fighter, the first man eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. Frank Keane then lasting all the way to the end before being eliminated by Damian Rodriguez, one of the last two men. Now Xavion with a point to prove. He wants to take out Frank Keane for revenge.
564 pounds, the Grapplers.
Chris Hammer and Mike Steele attempting to do the dirty work for their boss Xavion. Members of the Xavion Nation, these two grapplers are going to try to take out Frank Keane. Much to the contrary of what everyone thought. We thought that Xavion was going to want to challenge Frank Keane to a match here tonight to prove his point that he could beat the Walking Chainsaw Massacre. However, instead, Xavion sends his henchmen to do his dirty work. If Frank Keane gets the win over Mike Steele and Chris Hammer here tonight, or excuse me, Jack Hammer here tonight, then next week, Frank Keane, he'll square off against their manager, JC Platinum, one-on-one with Extreme Rules. JC Platinum will have to face the Walking Chainsaw Massacre if his men can't get the job done here tonight. And surely JC Platinum is watching on from the back in great anticipation as Jack Hammer and Mike Steele stomp away on Frank Keane. Starting things off strong here. Frank Keane has quite a mountain to climb if he hopes to defeat both grapplers. What a move from Mike Steele and Jack Hammer. That's now Jack Hammer, the bigger, stronger grappler, tosses Frank Keane to the outside. These two young men, the henchmen of Xavion, joining up with his Xavion Nation and JC Platinum and Platinum Productions in hopes of advancing their career. But now they find themselves face to face with a competitor the likes of which they would have never expected to face. This leather-faced Walking Chainsaw Massacre known as Frank Keane, just getting manhandled by Jack Hammer right now on the outside. Jack Hammer with right hands now, slamming the head of Frank Keane into the barricade. Frank Keane taking a pounding. Jack Hammer, hammerlocks the arm. Back suplex to Frank Keane on the outside. As Mike Steele climbs to the top rope. Goes for a flying forearm, but does not connect. He does break the count, though. T-bone suplex on Frank Keane. Keane whipping the arm. Yanking Mike Steele face first into the 10 minutes on the outside. Frankie trying to regain the advantage now. Stomping away on Mike Steele. Jack Hammer I don't know if he even knows what's going on the inside. Jackhammer. Just a little too late. Mike Steel regains the advantage on Frankie. But now Hammer and Steel with a double fireman carry into a double Samoan drop. Hammer and Steel with great teamwork there. Looks like they're trying to wear down Frankie, fighting him one-on-one. That's now Jackhammer gets the hammer lock. Backdrop suplex connects once again. Jackhammer takes over on Frankie. What a moonsault from Jackhammer, but he meets the mat. Jackhammer yanking up Frankie. And Mike Steel takes him down in arm drag there. Frankie trying to regain control, but Jackhammer cuts him off once again. Drop big Frankie neck first on the top rope. Jackhammer goes for the legs as Steel shows off. Frankie back to his feet. Now sending shots into Mike Steel. And Mike Steel gets dropped rope first on the top rope, but Jackhammer regains control on Frankie. And oh, Frankie flying over the ropes with a crossbody. What a move, big Frankie using all of his weight. And Jackhammer is knocked over the top rope. Frankie now trying to work over Mike Steel. Fighting back on his opponents in this handicap contest. Frankie, now he's got the throat. He's got the throat of Mike Steel. Frankie with that death choke, choking away. But the Steel City grappler, Mike Steel, escapes and gets a German suplex. What a move from Mike Steel. Frankie fighting back with everything he's got. But now takes a German suplex. Jackhammer rejoining the fray now. Went for an axe hammer, that is. But Frankie cut him off. Frankie now whips Hammer face first into the mat. But Hammer goes back to the hammerlock. Frankie puts shots into the cut. Trying to come back. Frankie taking on both grapplers, but gets caught with a springboard elbow. Mike Steel now gets caught by Frankie, and the death spike connects. Steel is down. Hammer in the corner. No. Hammer able to save his partner and gets a huge German suplex on Frankie. Hammer with the hammerlock takedown and now locking that hammerlock in tight. Frankie able to get the ropes, but will he get pinned out? No. Frankie able to kick out. Moonsault misses. Hammer dazed. But now Hammer and Steel with shots into the monster. Still recovering. Angle slam. Frankie suffers the angle slam. But kicks out. Mike Steel nearly put away Frankie there. And now, I thought he was going to go for another angle slam, but no, Frankie escapes with a rake in the eyes to Hammer. Yanks him down to the mat. Belly to belly suplex from Steel. Frankie down once again from the grapplers as Steel climbs up top. Mike Steel. High flying moonsault meets the knees. Frankie back up to his feet. And now, gonna go for another spike. But Steel counters and gets a belly to belly suplex once again. Hammer back inside the ring now. as Steele is countered by Frankie once again. What's it gonna take to keep Frankie down here? Hammer with a lifting snap suplex. Steele went for another belly to belly, but Frankie, it's like he adapted to the move. Steele now hoisting up Frankie into the fireman carry, but Frankie escapes once again. Mike Steele at a loss now. Gonna leave it to Hammer. But Frankie, too slick there. Escapes the German suplex. Escapes Steele's German suplex. And now Steele getting caught with shots. Spine buster. Frankie's fired up. Hammer misses the forearm. And Frankie gets a huge splash. Can Frankie do it here tonight? JC Platinum biting his fingernails, shaking in his boots. Hammer with a shot into the gut. And Frankie can overcome the grapplers. Then he'll get a shot one-on-one against Platinum with Extreme Rules. But now King, he almost got that spike into the throat. But suffers a hammerlock Northern Lights suplex. Jack Hammer overcoming Keane, but now Keane with a wrestling move of his own. That arm drag takedown. And now gets the death spike anyway. Chris King is down. Mike Steele right there behind Keane. Keane with a shot into the ribs. Now tosses Steele over the ropes. But Steele catches Keane. Steele now locks it up with Keane once again in this handicap match. Frank Keane suffering inhuman amounts of punishment here and will not go down. Knee to the face of Steele. Bulldog connects to Hammer. Chop flattens Jack Hammer and Damian. He must be livid in the back. Frankie kicks out again. What a suplex from Jack Hammer. Spiking Frankie neck first into the mat. Jack Hammer trying to do the dirty work of his boss Damian, as it looks like the grapplers' double team efforts have finally caught up to Keane. But no, Steele hoisting up Keane, but he escapes once again. Belly to belly suplex from Steele. Do Mike Steele and Jack Hammer have what it takes to put Frankie away here? Hammer sending those huge elbows into the back. Continuing to work over and soften up Frankie. Jack Hammer trying to yank the head off now. As he heads up to the second rope. What's it gonna take for the grapplers to put away Frankie in this handicap match? Steele nails the T-bone suplex. But Keane escapes the pinfall attempt. Now back to the fingers. Keane tosses Jack Hammer to the outside. Jack Hammer and Frankie fighting out on one side as Mike Steele recovers. Jack Hammer gets caught by Frankie. But now Hammer tosses Keane into the apron. Jawbreaker from Keane. Rocks Jack Hammer on the outside. Frankie fighting his heart out here tonight against these two competitors. DDT on the outside. The DDT connects on the outside. But Jackhammer survives the DDT and he's back to his feet. Mike Steele gets yanked down. Breaking. Trying to regain control. DDT to hammer. DDT to hammer on the outside. And he's down as well. Steele with a German suplex. Kane gets right back up. Steele not slowing down. Pugnacious in his attack. Frank Kane not leaving his feet, but Steele takes the legs out. Steele, it's like fighting it out with a Frankenstein monster. Frank Kane, like an immovable object. Clotheslines down hammer. Both the grapplers hammering away at Frank Kane with everything they've got, but he will not stay down. Now with the throat. Steele escapes though. Springboard. Misses. Frank Kane. Hammers down on hammer. Now with shots to Steele. Pops him up and nails a huge right hand. Frank Kane with the advantage once again. Going to work on the fingers of Steele. Can Frank do it? Setting up Mike Steele. Frank Kane. He's got him in his sights. Down spike connects. Frank Kane's got him. No! Steele kicks out of the spike. Unbelievable. Frank Kane thought he had him for sure. Much like Jackhammer. Thought he had Frank. Now with the feet on the ropes. And the grapplers finally do it. Couldn't keep Frank down. Had to cheat. Jackhammer with his feet on the ropes. Using an unfair advantage. Even in a handicap match. Jackhammer and Mike Steele could not take down Frank Kane here tonight.
Here are your winners, the Grapplers.
It took underhanded tactics, but these two did pick up a victory. Mike Steele and Jackhammer looking to take out Frank Kane. However, they just barely got past Frank Kane. Frank Kane with the fight of a lifetime here tonight. However, he will be well softened up for his showdown with Damian. But up next, we're going to see a different rivalry. That of Ronnie Flash Valentine of the High Rollers taking on the son of his fellow High Roller, Azrael. Azrael now looking to end all of his business deals with the High Rollers. They were once business partners, bringing Azrael into the fold as the fourth High Roller to occupy the spot where J Money Jamal Jones once stood. Azrael looked to be the newest member of the High Rollers. However, they forced him to remove his Lucha Libre mask and disassociate with his brothers and Lucha Libre altogether. It was then that Azrael's son Azazel made his debut. Azazel remaining loyal to his Aztec heritage, his Lucha Libre heritage. Now, with his father standing behind him, the High Rollers have vowed to take Azazel out of competition once and for all. Of course, Azrael would stand by his father, or his son that is, and attempt to protect him from the likes of the New York Mafia gang led by Ronnie Flash Valentine, the Bleach Blonde Don. The New York Nature Boy will be accompanied to the ring by the Pink Prince, Romeo Adonis, the Jack of Hearts of the High Rollers. Tonight, Ronnie Flash Valentine will have a point to prove in his match against Azazel after his loss to Espectro Azteca, that is. The uncle of Azazel. However, Ronnie Flash Valentine, at least he was able to walk away from the match. Espectro Azteca suffering an injury to his knee. Now put out of action, Ronnie Flash Valentine gloating over injuring Espectro and costing him his tag team championship opportunity tonight. Now Azazel, along with his father Azrael, make their arrival. This is DrHooksMalone bringing you IWF Warzone episode 31.
The following
I'd like to
contest
thank you for joining me.
For one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Azrael from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 235 pounds, Azrael Jr. And his opponent, accompanied by Romy O. From New York, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Ron E. Flash Valentine.
All right, that's it. Come on, let's go.
DrHooksMalone back here with you. IWF episode 31 in the War Zone. As Ronnie Flash Valentine takes on Azazel, the son of Azrael. Azazel would love to get a huge victory over Ronnie Valentine. Perhaps get some vicarious justice for his injured uncle, Espectro Azteca, taken out of action due to the assault on the knee from Ronnie Flash Valentine at Winter Slam. In spite of losing the match, he was still able to injure Espectro Azteca, thus gaining the moral victory in the end. Now Azrael and Azazel, after suffering their defeat to Azrael's brothers, Padre and Espectro, Azazel will fill in as he takes on Ronnie Flash Valentine one-on-one. Later on tonight, in the place of Padre and Espectro Azteca, in lieu of their World Tag Team Championship match that they earned with their victory over Azrael and Azazel. Instead, it will be the Hellspawn, Draven Tire and Porticos. That's now Ronnie Valentine nails the flash kick by surprise. Nearly puts away Azazel there. Azazel, this young luchador in deep trouble at the hands of the well-skilled and experienced New York Nature Boy. Now locking the head up with Azazel back there in the ropes. Romeo Adonis watching on from the outside as Azazel scoops up Ronnie Flash Valentine. Azazel already holding a one-on-one victory over Romeo Adonis. Looks to do the same to his partner. Nails the running psycho knee into the headbutt. Azazel picking up steam now. Azazel setting up Valentine from the corner. Ronnie Valentine up to his feet, gets caught by Azazel. Beautiful Death Valley into the knee. Ronnie Valentine right there by the ropes, but now Azazel picking him up with another chop down. Springboard frog splash. Azazel's got Valentine. That's got to be all. No, Ronnie Valentine kicks out of the springboard frog splash delivered by Azazel. What a move. Dropping all that weights out. As now Valentine struggles to escape the fireman carry. With a single leg takedown. Ronnie Valentine will go to the knees. Loves to use that figure four leg lock. And now setting up the New York Nature Boy. The Bleach Bomb Mafia Tom wraps up the figure four leg lock, and that is all for Azazel here tonight. The veteran forcing the newcomer to submit as his father watches on from the outside. Much to the chagrin of Azrael, Azazel submits to the Nature Boy figure four. And Ronnie Flash Valentine is victorious here tonight in the War Zone. What a win.
Here is your winner, Ron Flash Valentine.
The veteran Ronnie Valentine picking up the win. But wait, look at this, the High Roller presenting the cash now. He's going to do what I think he's going to do. Ronnie Flash Valentine with insult to injury, shoving the bill into the mask of Azazel. With a victory for the High Rollers, a moral victory over the Aztec Warrior. Azazel defeated here tonight by Ronnie Flash Valentine. As up next, we're going to see the two men that tried to take each other apart earlier on tonight in a no-holds-barred contest. Devin Gabriel and Curve, the World Tag Team Champions. They're going to have to defend their titles against the number 2 ranked contenders. Right behind Los Aztecas, Espectro Azteca, injured and taken out of action. Therefore, the unstoppable force known as the Hellspawn, Draven Tire and Porticos, will step in and face the champions tonight. Devin Gabriel and Curve already taking a beating at each other's hands. Have quite a tall order ahead of them against this internationally renowned, well-accomplished tag team. Indomitable and unbeatable so far with 3 victories in a row. Hellspawn face the champions. Can they achieve their dreams and become the World Tag Team Champions here tonight? As a cohesive unit, a well-oiled machine, face off against 2 blood rivals, 2 enemies, in Devin Gabriel and Curve, the World Tag Team Champions. Can Devin Gabriel and Curve get it together long enough to defeat Porticos and Dre McIntyre here tonight? We'll find out up next as the World Tag Team Championship hangs in the balance. The opportunity of a lifetime right in front of the Hellspawn. All the fame, all the fortune, the honor, the glory, the success that comes along with being the World Tag Team Champions, dangling right in the face of this well-accomplished tag team of Dre McIntyre and Porticos, be able to overcome Devin Gabriel.
The following
and Curve.
contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 578 pounds. Chaos!
Woo! Come on! Woo!
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 513 pounds. They are the World Tag Team Champions.
Devin Gabriel and Curve, blood rivals looking to defend their tag team championship. Just minutes away from Curve pinning Devin Gabriel earlier tonight in a brutal affair. These two took it to each other with no holds barred earlier on tonight, with Curve just barely getting a win over his rival Devin Gabriel. Now they stand side by side with the tag team championship hanging in the balance. Can they overcome the challenge of the Hellspawn? Porticos and Dre McIntyre of the Hellspawn. They will face Devin Gabriel and Curve, the Calgary Red Devil, and Devin Gabriel, the World Tag Team Champions only by happenstance. Both men looking to get revenge on Inferno by taking away his Tag Team Championship. Now, Devin Gabriel and Curve with the goal. Can they keep it together and maintain their spot as two world champions? That's now Porticos starts things off strong. Devin Gabriel trying to throw shots into the big man, but Porticos just ignored it with the knee into the gut and a Falcon Arrow, dominating Gabriel thus far. Devin Gabriel already suffering quite a beating at the hands of his own partner. Now hops up on the shoulders. Hurricane Rana to Porticos. But Porticos escapes the pinfall attempt. Gabriel now tagging out to his partner, his heated rival. A red double curve. He gets a headbutt in the face as Draven Dyer tags in. The Hellspawn, a very dangerous, internationally successful tag team. But now Dyer gets his legs kicked out by the Calgary double curve. Tagging out Devin Gabriel. And with Draven Dyer now with a combo. Flattens Draven Dyer. A Pele kick. Puts Dyer down on the mat as Devin Gabriel will work the legs. Devin Gabriel gonna try to slow things down after already competing earlier tonight. Draven Dyer in trouble on the mat now at the hands of the well-experienced superstar Devin Gabriel and Kurt, both individually top contenders in line for the World Heavyweight Championship. However, these two, they can't keep it together as a cohesive unit. Not like the Hellspawn. Draven Dyer now mounting a comeback with the dive over the ropes. Hits the senton on the outside, risking life and limb to deliver the punishment to Devin Gabriel. Draven Dyer with a Russian leg sweep. Landing Gabriel on the outside. And now applies the torturous submission hold. Draven Dyer. He cannot force Gabriel to submit on the outside, but the damage has been done nonetheless. Draven Dyer returns to the ring. As Gabriel is in danger of being counted out. Draven Dyer wants to become the champion, knows he has to get him back in the ring. But Gabriel playing possum with a series of shots now. Nailing Draven Dyer, backing him up as Gabriel, the champion, tosses Dyer back into the ring. Gabriel will tag out to his heated rival Curve. The tag team champions working together thus far. As Curve hammers Draven Dyer down to the mat. The opportunity presented for Draven Dyer and Porticos may have been short notice. However, they have been ready all along. Devin Gabriel and Curve just barely keeping it together. But now they've got Draven Dyer busted open. Devin Gabriel to the legs of Dyer and now flattens him with a European uppercut. Devin Gabriel now setting up his opponent. Springboard Asai moonsault. Draven Dyer in trouble. Devin Gabriel yanking him up. Takes him to the corner. And Devin Gabriel now using the wrist control. Runs off the ropes. Tornado DDT from the top. What a move from Devin Gabriel. Nearly pins Draven Dyer there. And the Hellspawn on the run now, in trouble. As Porticos, the heavy hitter, tags in. Drops Gabriel face first on the top rope. Porticos now going up top. Comes off with a heavy elbow into the back. Gabriel down on the mat now as Porticos pin. Curve breaking it up. Curve still with a desire to be the World Tag Team Champion, saving his rival Devin Gabriel as Porticos gets a huge splash from the top, splashing the goods of Devin Gabriel. Porticos continues his assault. Gabriel suffering down on the mat as Trey McIntyre tags back in. Hellspawn got to take advantage of the opportunity. Neck breaker to Gabriel. Trey McIntyre now setting up from the outside, but Gabriel, he's got other plans. Dyer misses the springboard as Curb gets the tag in with a shot to the throat. Curb now lifting up Dyer. Two-handed choke slam. Trey McIntyre in trouble at the hands of Curb. The tag team champions regaining the advantage. But no, Trey McIntyre cuts off Curb. Hammerlocking the arm around the ropes. Trey McIntyre now gets a power bomb on Curb. Tag out to his partner Porticos. The Hellspawn with their eyes firmly set on those tag team championships. Porticos beckons Curb to his feet. Now setting him up. Elevator. The elevator connects. Porticos. He saw Gabriel coming. Now setting him up. Gabriel escapes. Went for the knee, but Porticos ducked it. Porticos too quick on that occasion. Now with a shot into the gut, and he's got Gabriel. Falcon Arrow, squashing Gabriel. Now back to Curb. Porticos doing the damage for his team. But Curb fights out of it. Curb nails a huge DDT. Porticos in trouble now. Makes his way back to his feet. But eats the foot of Curb with that big boot out of the corner. Porticos rocks it down on the mat as Curb yanks up his opponent. The challengers in huge trouble. Curb down for the pin. Porticos is out. No. Porticos survives. Curb now beckoning the challenger to his feet. But Porticos catches the foot. Clothesline the champion down. Curb catches the elevator. Porticos has got him. No, Curb kicks out. Don't ask me how Curb kicked out of that one. Gabriel ducks the boot. Tilt-a-whirl on a drag takedown. Devin Gabriel back on the outside. But Porticos, he gets caught with a jawbreaker. Curb with a running DDT. Scrambling the brains of Porticos, knocking him loopy for a moment. But he caught the foot of Curb. Porticos escapes with a tag out to his partner, Trey McIntyre. As Gabriel tags in, tag team titles are on the line. Gabriel with a half suplex. Trey McIntyre, face first on the mat. As Gabriel maintains the advantage. No, Trey McIntyre with a shot to the gut. An early Russian leg sweep. One moves with precision from Dyer as he locks on the Draven Sleeper. Draven Sleeper. And Devin Gabriel taps out. Curb is unable to save his rival, his partner. The Hellspawn have done it. The Hellspawn have become the World Tag Team Champions. Devin Gabriel and Curb couldn't keep it together long enough to defeat the incoming challenge. the internationally renowned, well-experienced, cohesive unit known as the Hellspawn, Porticos and Damian.
Here are your winners, Chaos!
The Hellspawn become the World Tag Team Champions here tonight. What a showing from both teams. But Damian and Porticos, they were ready for this occasion as they raised the gold high in the air. Damian and Porticos pick up the victory. The new World Tag Team Champions, the Hellspawn. What a win, new World Tag Team Champions crowned here tonight in the War Zone. As up next, it's going to be ladies action. When the ladies World Tag Team Champions, the Good Girls, winning their championship over Hikari and Tigress at the Winter Slam. They were able to overcome the champions. However, tonight, Rainbow Dash faces a much larger challenge in the shape and the form of Big Sugar Mama. Big Sugar Mama brought to the IWF in hopes of taking out Candy Casey Douglas. However, Casey paid off Sweetness's debt to Big Sugar Mama and has made Big Sugar Mama her partner. Now Candy Casey Douglas and Sweetness, they stand in the corner of Sugar Mama, saving her from being fired by the Menage a Trois. Then Casey Douglas and Big Sugar Mama, they got a tag team victory over Menage a Trois. Can Big Sugar Mama maintain that momentum and get a win over one half of the ladies tag team champions in Rainbow Dash? As Rainbow Dash, she'll be accompanied by her tag team championship partner, Spunky Douglas. Interestingly enough, the sister of Candy Casey Douglas in the corner of Big Sugar Mama. The Douglas family will be represented well outside the ring when Big Sugar Mama goes one-on-one with Rainbow Dash. And if Big Sugar Mama can pin Dash here tonight, does that mean a future opportunity at the Tag Team Championship? We'll find out. This is IWF in the War Zone, episode 31, brought to you by DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this momentous night on the road to high stakes on the Vegas Strip. We're going to find out in our main event who's going to be the number one contender who will face our champion Dante De La Muerte in Las Vegas at high stakes. When Damian Rodriguez, he goes one-on-one with the Unholy Thanos. What a match! A showdown of epic Goliath gargantuan proportions in our main event. But first, Rainbow Dash will take on Big Sugar Mama in one-on-one competition.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, Big Bad Betty Love.
Betty Love, I suppose that we just got our answer to what the name is of Big Sugar Mama. Betty Love, a partner of Candy Casey Douglas. She would love to get a shot at the Women's Tag Team Championship along with her new partner. Big Sugar Mama could add some gold to her resume if the Candy Express continues their success tonight at the expense of the Good Girls, namely Rainbow Dash. As Candy Casey Douglas and Spunky Douglas, the sisters, they'll stand outside the ring. Rainbow Dash and Spunky Douglas are making their way.
Punk E. Douglas. Representing the Good Girls from the edge of reality, one half of the World Women's Tag Team Champions,
RBD, Rainbow Dash, set for one-on-one competition against Big Betty Love, or Big Sugar Mama, as we've called her up to this point. The Tag Team Champions make their arrival. The former champions reuniting and regaining their championship. Now Rainbow Dash faces a huge challenge in Big Sugar Mama. Big Sugar Mama trying to take the lead early on over the Tag Team Champion. And puts her down in the corner. Rainbow can't connect with shots. Big Sugar Mama shoving off Rainbow Dash. Now with shots, yanks up Rainbow Dash. Backbreaker. But Dash back with a kick from the ground. Rainbow Dash now setting up for the five-knuckle shuffle. Five-knuckle shuffle connects at the expense of Big Sugar Mama. As the ladies tag team champion Rainbow Dash continues to send shots in, but now Sugar Mama regains control. Tossing Rainbow Dash like a small rag doll. But now Rainbow able to avoid contact on the attack. Can Big Sugar Mama get a win here tonight over one half of the women's tag team champions in the war zone? Stomping away on her opponent. Rainbow now. Springboard. Body scissor. Bulldog connects. What a move from Rainbow Dash. Taking control now. But no. Big Sugar Mama catches Rainbow Dash and power slams her down to the mat. Now yanking her up. Spine buster. Rainbow Dash smashed into the mat. And now little Rainbow tossed in the corner by Big Sugar Mama. Rainbow fighting back out of the corner and whips Big Sugar Mama all the way out of the ring. Rainbow Dash asserting herself there. Now with a backbreaker. RBD regaining control. Delta roll and scissor takedown. Big Sugar Mama taking a pounding now. Beautiful snapmare driver on the outside. Rainbow Dash maintaining the advantage over Big Sugar Mama. And Sugar Mama attempts to regain her facility. Rainbow Dash shows off her running man. Count of 9, Big Sugar Mama just barely makes it in the ring. Nearly defeated there by Rainbow Dash. Now Big Sugar Mama working over Rainbow Dash. Down some big boot. And Rainbow in trouble now. One out for the tag team champions. Takes a textbook vertical suplex. That's Big Sugar Mama. She went for the pin, but Rainbow Dash able to kick out. Here in this one-on-one contest, Big Sugar Mama, it was taking on Rainbow Dash. However, we got a freeze as this match must be restarted. Big Sugar Mama and Rainbow Dash in one-on-one competition. Big Sugar Mama frozen in place. Forcing me to restart the game. But now, Rainbow Dash gains an early lead on Big Sugar Mama. Went for the 5-knuckle shuffle early. But Big Sugar Mama, the hopeful challenger, would love to be tag team champion. Takes a shot to the face from the champion Rainbow Dash. Big Sugar Mama with the big leg drop will surely slow down Rainbow Dash. Sugar Mama off the ropes, went up flat and Dash, but she got out of the way. Rainbow Dash now back to her feet. Springboard body scissor bulldog catches Big Sugar Mama. Rainbow Dash, one half for the tag team champions. Looking to get a one-on-one victory over Big Sugar Mama here tonight and turn away the challenge of Candy Casey Douglas and Big Sugar Mama and their newly formed tag team as Rainbow climbs up top. Sugar Mama down on the mat. Rainbow Dash calling her to her feet. And it's a huge flying rainbow cutter from the top rope. What a move from Rainbow Dash. Kick into the spine of Big Sugar Mama. Does she have her? One count only. Big Sugar Mama able to kick out. Rainbow gonna go for another. Trying to embarrass Big Sugar Mama here tonight with that 5-knuckle shuffle. Now locking up the head. Big Sugar Mama escapes. Rainbow Dash dragging Sugar Mama to the ropes, but Sugar Mama escapes. Now the big side slam, knocking the wind out of little Rainbow Dash. Big Sugar Mama misses the clothesline, can't seem to keep any momentum. Rainbow Dash with a backbreaker. Now gonna set her up once again. Big Sugar Mama being thoroughly embarrassed. Rainbow Dash with another 5-knuckle shuffle. Big Sugar Mama clotheslines her opponent down. Now hits another. 3 in a row. Rainbow Dash is rocking. Big Sugar Mama now tossing Dash off the ropes. Sugar Rush connects. Rainbow Dash is flattened by Big Sugar Mama. Can she do it? No. Rainbow Dash somehow kicking out of that Sugar Rush. And Big Sugar Mama already at a loss. Breaking the face of the tag team champion. Sweetness and Candy Casey cheering on Big Sugar Mama. And she's reversed. Rainbow Dash with a body scissor DDT. Now down for the pin. Big Sugar Mama kicks out at 1 again. Rainbow Dash, the women's tag team champion. She must do more damage. Went for a fist drop for Big Sugar Mama. Was out of the way. Now a spinning rainbow cutter. Rainbow Dash. Now's another cutter. Hammered away at Big Sugar Mama. And gets a scissor takedown. Rainbow Dash is going up top. 5-star frog splash over the rainbow. But Big Sugar Mama Somehow kicks out of the frog splash delivered by Rainbow Dash. Big Sugar Mama still alive in the match. Gets a huge spine buster. Knocking the life out of Rainbow Dash. Big Sugar Mama. Now now's the chin music. The sweet chin music from Sugar Mama. I thought she was out cold. Rainbow Dash kicks out at 2. Big Sugar Mama just took Rainbow Dash's head off with that super kick. Dash now fighting back into it, sending shots into Big Sugar Mama, who gets a big knockdown clothesline, yanks off Rainbow Dash. Dash trying to recover now, sending the elbow into the gut of Big Sugar Mama, sets her over the top rope. The champion back in control. Corkscrew splash to the outside. Rainbow Dash risking it all. And it pays off on that occasion. Rainbow down. Spike Sugar Mama face burst into the thin mat on the outside. Rainbow Dash now locking on a camel clutch. Big Sugar Mama in trouble. The champion working over one of the would-be challengers for her title on the outside. Big Sugar Mama needs this victory here tonight. Tosses Rainbow Dash into those steel steps. Big Sugar Mama at the count of 9. Re-enters the ring and breaks the count. Big Sugar Mama might have been able to take an easy victory there, but Rainbow Dash gets up only to take a spine buster on the outside. They get squashed for the leg drop. Big Sugar Mama building momentum now. Re-enters the ring. Breaking the count once again. Big Sugar Mama tosses Dash into the steps and puts on a Dragon Sleeper. Trying to choke out little Dash on the outside. And Rainbow Dash submits. However, it counts for nothing. Big Sugar Mama has to force Rainbow Dash to submit between the ropes. Quite proud of herself now. Rainbow Dash takes another spine buster. Big Sugar Mama taking it to one half of the tag team champions. Pounding her down outside the ring. Can she get this huge winner tonight? DDT for Rainbow Dash. Big Sugar Mama and Rainbow Dash fighting it out outside the ring. And Sugar Mama, she's going to circle back around, rethinking her game plan here. Rainbow Dash catches her thinking. This Samir driver rocking Big Sugar Mama. Rainbow Dash is whipped into the corner, but comes out fighting. Axe Hammer rocks Sugar Mama as Rainbow Dash takes her to the ropes. Now with a whip off. Rainbow springboard off. Beautiful Rainbow cutter connects. That's all for Big Sugar Mama. No! Somehow Sugar Mama kicks out at 2. The springboard top rope Rainbow cutter connected. But now Sugar Mama uses her weight and drops the tag team champion, setting her up from the corner. Sweet chin music connects once again. Rainbow Dash is down. Big Sugar Mama with the surprise victory over one half for the women's tag team champions. Rainbow Dash defeated her tonight by Big Sugar Mama, clearly also known as Betty Love. Hopes to get a shot at the women's tag team championship. Can Candy Casey
Here
Douglas.
is your winner, Big Bad Betty Love.
Big Bad Betty Love and her partner Candy Casey Douglas, hoping to get a shot at the tag team championship. Can they get a taste of gold here in the IWF? We'll have to find out. As up next, it's going to be our main event. The #1 contender spot for high stakes on the Vegas Strip is going to hang in the balance here tonight when Damian Rodriguez, the Omen, the self-proclaimed Antichrist, reunites with El Sindicato and his girlfriend Rosalicia, along with her father, his personalized bodyguard, the indentured servant, the Monster Perez, out on work release once again under the administration of Damian Rodriguez. Now Damian looks to use their help to defend his spot as the Unholy Thanos has been on a meteoric rise with the win over Sumo Joe and the Unholy Thanos at the Winter Slam. The Unholy Thanos has a legitimate claim to the #1 contender spot at the upcoming event High Stakes. Wants to take his man, his former man, that is Dante De La Muerte, take away his championship. Unholy Thanos, the fiancé of Victoria Lovecraft and the leader of the Unholy Alliance, once had Dante De La Muerte under his wing. Now Dante De La Muerte, the World Heavyweight Champion, he cashed in his blood money in the bank against the orders, against the wishes of the Unholy Thanos. The World Heavyweight Champion looks forward to facing one of these two competitors. Dante De La Muerte will face either the Unholy Thanos, the man that tried to hold him down, tried to keep him from becoming the champion, or Damian Rodriguez, the Omen, the greatest IWF champion we've seen today. Can Damian Rodriguez regain the gold that he once held at the upcoming event High Stakes on the Vegas Strip? Damian Rodriguez and the Unholy Thanos, one of these men will be in the main event against Dante De La Muerte. We'll find out which one up next. It's going to be the Omen against the Unholy in our main event. Damian Rodriguez and the Unholy THANX set to square off one-on-one in the main event on Warzone here tonight. Only one of these men will be the #1 contender at high stakes and face off against Dante De La Muerte. These two men have never squared off before, both former world champions. As now Rodriguez, the much smaller competitor, and that can rarely be said. Clotheslines the head off of the massive Goliath, the Unholy THANX. In trouble already at the hands of the Omen. Will Damian Rodriguez maintain his spot as the #1 contender? Backdrop suplex flattens the Unholy Goliath. Lightweights kick down the Unholy THANX. Yanks up Damian Rodriguez. Two-hand choke slam asserts his power. The Monster Perez rejoining the side of Damian Rodriguez as he squares off against the Unholy One. Will Damian Rodriguez be able to regain his stronghold atop the IWF? Now gets tossed across the ring like a rag doll. The Unholy THANX gaining the advantage. Shot into the ribs and a huge elbow drop. Will the Unholy THANX be able to square off against his former protege, Dante De La Muerte? Once stood at the side of the Unholy THANX. Now Dante De La Muerte is the IWF World Heavyweight Champion. The Unholy THANX hopes to get a shot at the title. No better way to settle his grudge than to take away the most coveted championship. As now Damian Rodriguez looking to regain his championship that he once held. Both of these four men, former world champions, squaring off tonight in hopes of qualifying for a championship match at the upcoming mega show High Stakes. Dante De La Muerte will face one of them as Rodriguez and THANX fire back and forth. Each one firing warheads, huge weapons of mass destruction, but recovering rapidly. Neck breaker from the Unholy THANX as Rodriguez is back up for more. THANX dropping Rodriguez neck first on the top rope. And now tosses Rodriguez to the outside with extreme prejudice. Rodriguez writhing on the mat on the outside as the Unholy THANX continues to stalk his prey. The #1 contender in the clutches of the Unholy Beast. Rodriguez able to avert disaster there. And now he's got THANX. Spikes him with a one-arm power bomb. What a move from Damian Rodriguez. Bringing it to the Unholy Goliath in the main event of Warzone. Shot to the throat. The Unholy THANX pops Damian Rodriguez up in the air with that uppercut. Unbelievable. Rodriguez being manhandled tonight like never before. As the Unholy THANX drives the knee into the guts of Rodriguez. Dragging his prey to the side, the Unholy THANX gets caught by Rodriguez. Inside cradle. Does not put away the Unholy Goliath. THANX taking a pounding now from Rodriguez. Firing away at the Unholy Beast. But THANX nails the Impaler. and almost puts away Rodriguez. The Unholy Thanos and Damian Rodriguez squaring off. As now the Unholy Thanos, he's looking to apply the death TM. The death lock hold, face lock is applied. Damian Rodriguez struggling to survive. Elbow to the face of the Unholy Thanos as Rodriguez escapes the hold, but takes a gutbuster for his efforts. Kicking off the Unholy Thanos, Rodriguez attempts to retain his spot. Pop-up power bomb, unbelievable. The San Juan bomb connects, but the Unholy Thanos able to kick out. The women's champion, Victoria Lovecraft, watching on as now Rodriguez is about to put away Thanos. Knee into the face. Does Rodriguez have it? Wanted to go for the Omen lock clearly, but the Unholy Thanos caught him. And now Thanos hooks him up for another. Impaler connects. Impaler from the Unholy Thanos. Busting open Rodriguez. But Rodriguez kicks out. Damian Rodriguez with the will to be champion. Wants to become the #1 contender. And it's now the Unholy Thanos. He wants to go back to that death TM. Rodriguez spikes him head first into the mat with a backdrop suplex. Damian Rodriguez nailing that knee. And now he'll go for another as the Unholy Thanos is down on the mat. Damian Rodriguez looking to maintain his #1 contender spot. Wants to face the champion at high stakes on the Vegas Strip. But the Unholy Thanos wants more than anything to take that title away from Dante De La Muerte. Damian Rodriguez with a leg sweep takedown for Victoria Lovecraft, distracting the Omen, the women's champion, distracting Damian. The Unholy Thanos catches Rodriguez. Reverse choke slam. Damian Rodriguez, the victim of a distraction, but now takes down the Unholy Thanos. Damian Rodriguez regaining control. In spite of the distraction, now pops up the Unholy Thanos. San Juan bomb for the second time. And the Unholy Thanos is pinned. Damian Rodriguez proving here tonight that he is the rightful #1 contender. What a match here tonight in the main event of Warzone. Damian Rodriguez with the win of his career, overcoming the Unholy Thanos. I can't believe I'm saying that Damian Rodriguez just pulled out an upset, but that's what just happened in our main event tonight in the Warzone. Damian Rodriguez defeats the Unholy Thanos and maintains his spot. Damian Rodriguez will face Dante De La Muerte at high stakes on the Vegas Strip. Make sure you join me for that, as well as later this week, the Lucha Rumble. 30 luchadors, and only one of them will face the champion in Lucha Mania. Make sure you check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of the IWF Super Lucha Libre and Ladies Night. If you have any suggestions, leave a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive. I will see you all on the next episode at the Lucha Rumble.